Well, not only do well-developed shoulders improve your physique, but they also play a crucial role in upper body strength and overall athletic performance.
Yeah, but with so many shoulder exercises out there, it can be overwhelming to know which ones to prioritize. Dr. Jad showed us some easy and effective shoulder exercises. Check this out.
All right, we are back in the gym with Dr. Jad.
What's up, y'all?
We are working out our shoulders today, right? And some parts that are kind of neglected. Right?
Yeah, shoulders don't get as much attention as training chest or arms, but honestly, they're one of the things that, male or female, what you're wearing, really makes your clothes kind of fit better. You know, it broadens you out a little bit. That's why a lot of suits have actual shoulder pads built in. You know, much better to just have your own.
Yeah.
Also a good functional balance thing, all that, you know.
And you want that little cut.
You want that little guy.
Yeah, okay.
And especially when we talk about longevity, that's something that we've been talking for months here. You want to have your shoulders in like good fit.
Absolutely.
So you can do all the motions when you're getting older.
Correct. Yeah, by keeping a baseline level of strength in your shoulder, that's going to allow you to do a lot of the stuff you like through a lot later years, be that, you know, playing tennis, playing golf.
Chopping
you just
wood.
use your shoulders. Chopping wood if you visit me in Montana. Fun pastime. Any of those things, you're just going to use your shoulders. And it's going to be your primary kid or grandkid grabbing muscles.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you're there, they always love to be put in the air. You're using your shoulders for that.
Yeah, love that. All right, so what is the first exercise that we're doing?
Perfect. So first one we're going to do is going to really hit the front and kind of the side part. What people tend to do incorrectly with shoulders is they neglect the back part. So we're going to make sure we get a nice rounded training program. So we'll grab our dumbbells. And then we're going to bring them up to shoulder level. So just kind of pop them up there. This one's called an Arnold press, probably because Arnold's the man. And basically we're having it up here and everything's really tight. We're not like relaxed and saggy. We're real tight, core's real tight. And then what we're gonna do is just turn and come up and back down. Up and back down. Whenever you're doing shoulders, you wanna really pay attention to kind of how your neck feels. Everyone has some degree of neck stuff, so just kind of make sure that you're moving your neck in a manner that feels really good while you're training through that exercise. Okay. So again, that one is gonna hit your front and your sides pretty well.
Okay.
Come down with these. Generally speaking, kind of a 3 to 4 sets, anywhere in that 8 to 12 rep range is just a real good kind of starting point for that. Now we wanna focus on this back part of our shoulders, which gets neglected a little more. You're gonna need a much lighter dumbbell on this.
Okay.
So just go ahead and grab those. I'm gonna steal these from you. And this is called a rear delt fly. Again, very lightweight, concentrate on the form. I'm even gonna turn just a little bit so you can kind of see from the side, but once again, we're gonna use that hinge motion. So we're here, and butt's gonna go way back, and then what we're doing is just coming up and squeezing our shoulders and back down. Squeezing, back down. Squeezing, back down. Squeezing, back down. Perfect. And again, this one's gonna be a really lightweight. You know, 15s for me is honestly kind of upper limit of what I'd actually use.
Right.
Because it's the kind of thing where by really concentrating on your form and your squeeze, you just don't need much weight. You know, you can move more weight, slopping it around, but you're actually getting more work the other way.
And again, you're going 8 to 12 reps.
Yeah, right in there. I do like a little bit
rounds.
higher on there, like around 3 sets of 12 reps. And just kind of getting that good squeeze.
And again, it being shoulders, you really want to watch your form on this, make sure it's correct.
Yep.
And like you said, with light weights for people with shoulder injuries like me, you really want to make sure it's light.
And realistically, you know, both of us are starting to get a couple little like grays popping in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At that point, most people just wind up having some degree of shoulder pain in there. So it's something you have to pay attention to. Often very subtle movements can kind of change whether you feel pain. So for example, if you're down in this position and you're going here and you feel pain, you can literally try something as easy as just rotating your wrist a little bit, and that you may not feel pain. Or taking your arms just a little closer to your ears, a little further away from your ears. You know, you should not feel pain during the exercise. If you do, it's not good for you.
You're not doing right.
It's entirely adaptable.
It is, yeah. Even if you're doing it perfect, it still may not be right for you based on pre-existing injury.
True. Okay.
I know push-ups works like several muscle groups in our body, but these exercises will also help us get a better range of motions with doing push-ups, right?
For sure, yeah, because you'll be strengthening your shoulders throughout.
Yeah.
And then I also want to show you one move just in case you're kind of in a hurry. I like to work out efficient, that you can train all parts of your shoulder all together.
Okay.
So we'll go back to our slightly heavier dumbbells. I'll give you your 15 back.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Okay, And what this is gonna be, it's just a clean and press. And I'll do it slow at first, but essentially in this clean motion, when you're doing this, you're working your traps and the back part of your shoulders pretty hard. So the coming up is working the back part of your shoulders, and then we're popping up. Love this move because you're hitting everything in once. At real speed, you know, it's kind of a pop, go. That's one. Pop, go. Other great thing about it is your movement is so big. You'll notice at the end of a set of 10 or so, we'll be breathing hard.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little cardio, even just from the weightlifting component.
Well, apparently I must be doing it well because I didn't take 10 to start breathing heavy.
Yeah, you're doing great. Doing great. And you can either do, kind of separate that out, a full shoulder workout could be those two moves, or this move. You know, if you're feeling good, you want to up it a little bit, you could do them all together as well. Totally fine.
Now, last question. If you wanted to mix this with another exercise, is there something that's complementary to it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, anytime you work your chest, you're also going to be working the front side.
Okay.
Anytime you work your back, you're also going to be working the back side of your shoulder. So it kind of depends on what you care about more at the time. If your focus is like, hey, I want to get my chest looking bigger, I'd do chest first, knowing you're going to have to use less weight in shoulders. And opposite true too. If you'd rather exercise your shoulders, do that first, but you're probably going to be able to do less push-ups.
Okay, good to know.
Start heavier, right? And then you can go light. If you're doing less reps, you're going heavier.
Correct, yeah. So, and you know, once you kind of get the motions down, it depends on your goals a little bit. You want to get stronger, go heavier. You know, you just want to kind of have that nice tone look. You know, find to stay lighter and go in that 12 to 15 rep range.
There you go. Work your shoulders, y'all. Thanks,
But
Dr.
heavy and
Jed.
beast is kind of in now, so.
Yeah.
You know, male or female.
Thank you.
All right, take care, y'all.